Everybody, this here is a red Subaru that was crashed, and then we fixed it.
We did. And
Almost.
And by popular demand, it's back. Because the engine was cooked, as we found out right at the end of a couple of very long days of fixing it. And by cooked, probably got blown head gaskets, probably warped from overheating when it got crashed, and which means we didn't quite finish it. But you guys were all saying you've got to finish it, you've got to put an engine in it, and luckily,
before you say that, Martin, this has been a very controversial build. So very, very quickly, I want to speak about the two things that have been problematic for you. Number one, that we made it manual. Massively problematic for some reason. I don't quite get that. Number two, the tan interior, the fact that we sold it for $100, of course there was a lot of people saying, I could have used that.
They were shocked.
And they didn't even own Subarus. So I don't know what's going on.
I'm not going to use it for. But I did manage to find an engine, a good replacement engine from a friend of mine who said, I've got one, and if you like, we can do like an exchange. I'll give you my good one. I'll take the old one and I'll fix it up and whatever else.
And that means we have to put it in?
That means we have to put it in, but don't worry, I brought some mates. So we're just gonna get into it. Nothing like a Subaru to get your mates out. We're gonna have some pizzas and we're gonna fix it. So let's go. Step one: drain everything. This might be a full milkshake. Let's have a look. I wonder. Subarus don't milkshake, Alan said. That's right, they don't milkshake. This one did.
The truth is, we probably could have listed this car with blown head gaskets, made a little bit less money, and then gotten on with building some ugly Toyota. But it didn't feel right. So instead, I sent out some messages and said I'd cover pizza, and can you come and give me a hand? Subaru Love must run deep because some mates actually showed up. Or maybe they were just hungry. Aaron also said he'd come down and he'd bring the new owner with him.
Everyone, so this is Tilly. This is actually the person who bought our car. So I advertised it. Aaron saw the ad. Tilly works with Aaron at Subaru. So what do you do for a job?
Apprentice mechanic.
Why'd you choose to be an apprentice mechanic?
Because I love cars.
Good answer. What are you learning about your job as you've been into it now?
Just how to basically service cars, change tyres, brakes, all of that. Pretty simple things, but I'm learning everything every day, like new things every day, so I'm enjoying it.
First year apprentice stuff. What is it about this car?
I've fallen in love with Subarus since starting the job.
Yeah.
I was a Mitsubishi, I was an Evo kind of person, now I've switched to Subarus. And I just love the style of this car. I think it's a really nice Rexy, honestly.
And what are you working on at work? Like what kind of cars?
Subarus.
Really?
Kias, yeah.
Kias as well?
Yeah,
Kias and
unfortunately.
Subarus, what a start. So yeah, sorry about the whole thing with the engine, because it was actually sold like working and we started it and went, oh no. And then lucky a friend of ours hooked us up with an engine. And so, yeah, our cost, don't worry, you still get a working car. So hopefully within an hour or so, engine in, start, drive it away.
Sick.
Let's go. It's got such a good high. Little update, it's ready to come out. That was maybe half an hour with all of us on it, so all the bell housing bolts are out, and now the motor just goes dunk and up and out. It's actually never come out under our watch. We took the gearbox out, but now we're doing the opposite job. Not the first time we've done that, actually. Let's go.
Subaru engines are easy to get out. Is that because they knew they'd have to be replaced all the time? Or is it just really well engineered to be kind to technicians and mechanics of all generations? Maybe we'll never know, but with everything unbolted and the radiator out of the way, the engine could be slid forward and picked out with an engine crane.
All right, motor's out. Be gone, broken engine. We're going to pilfer our clutch off the back. We might even swap the manifolds just because we spent all that time putting the new one in, and we also know this works. We know it works with the ECU. We didn't get any check engine lights, even though the car was running like absolute garbage. No check engine lights at all. So that kind of means it's probably a safe bet to use this. Aaron's happy to rip it off, reckons it's quick and easy. So we might swap them from the motor. And then we also need to take the turbo. So the turbo's on this one. New engine didn't come with a turbo. This is a TD04. I'm almost certain that it is. And really good for response. Perfect for this car. Okay, so we're going to swap everything. This is the new motor. We're just going to take the manifold off, which Aaron's done, and we're going to scrape all this down. This all looks good. So the history of this engine, it came out of a car that went to get painted. So gearbox, engine, everything came out and then never went back in again. But the car was working fine, had probably half the Ks of our red car. So it's known good as much as they can be. We're going to swap as much stuff as we can from the other one because we've replaced it already, and also because we know it works. You know it works with the ECU. And yes, now would be the time to put a big turbo and go nuts with it. We just want this car to work. It's nice actually also to start with a just a good basic stock package and then sort of go from there. But we might slap an exhaust on it too if we can find one. Otherwise, stock stuff, and it's basically a Rexy like it came from the factory 25 years ago.
Having no check engine light on means we can be pretty certain all the sensors and electronics are working okay. So it's a safer bet to swap the ones from the car onto the replacement engine. This engine is out of the exact same year, and that's good because these particular EJs had better heads and are actually sought after by engine builders for how well they flow. Our new extreme clutch can come off and be swapped across, as can the flywheel. But while it's off, we'll put in a new rear main seal to save an oily clutch issue later on. We'll take this opportunity also to swap out any crusty hoses. They do get pretty hard and brittle after this many heat cycles.
We have swapped over the aircon compressor and we've swapped over the intake manifold. We're just going to do those bolts up. Turbo has to get swapped across as well. That's the last thing that's going to go on. And then this is going back in the car. These are pretty simple to swap. There's a lot going on and they look pretty ugly, but this is the good thing about Lego Subarus. Put it back together, put it in. Like, not many hours to get the job done. You love this.
Me?
Yeah.
Love's a strong word.
You love it.
Can you put it in fourth gear, please, Nick?
You love it even more than your Toyotas, dude.
Wasn't a joke.
He loves it more than he loves Toyotas,
No,
don't you,
he
Ben?
does
He loves this more than Toyotas.
Perfect.
Even though he has a newer love affair with Toyotas, this is his first love. See, he couldn't help himself. Broken
You never
Subaru.
go back to your ex-girlfriend, though, do you?
See, Al's there as well. See, you can't help it. They just love it.
He's talking up how much we love crusty old Subarus.
You do love crusty old Subarus.
I do like EJ20s as opposed to EJ25s, though.
Well,
I'm going to pick one.
then this is the right
Sort
motor.
of the evils.
This is the right motor then.
We're pretty lucky to have a room full of mates willing to lend a hand. And this is reason number one why old broken nuggets are the best thing ever. They may fight you, they may be leaky, they might make bad noises, but they're awesome to have around and always keep life interesting. Oh, and the cars as well.
All right, a little late night update. Why is it late night? Because I snapped a bolt in the flywheel. There's that. And also just a few other little things, like the rear main seal had like a little mark on it, probably from the last 3 rear main seals it's got, and we had to sort of fix it up so it doesn't chew it out and then cause a leak. What else? Just a couple of other old car broken bits. Actually, is the only thing that really slowed us down. But Tilly, Aaron, Benny here, Al here, all those guys, half those guys have left now because it's very, very late. But we're just hoping to get it at least oiled up, fluided up and started, make sure it starts. Then we'll probably just leave it because it can burp coolant overnight and then we'll test drive it later on. But overall, pretty happy. Going to pull the oil filter off Gonna put some oil in it, gonna connect everything up, dump, exhaust, put it up in the air, bring it down, fix everything, done. So the radiator that was in it didn't look that bad, but it had so much milkshake through it and probably been overheated a couple of times. So just to avert the risk, we got ourselves a nice aluminium Phoenix one. Comes in black too, which is cool. And he apologized to me, he's like, sorry, I don't have the alloy, like shiny ones. I'm like, this looks better anyway. So it's gonna slap this in. Uses the factory fans and just plug straight in, so direct replacement.
The highway to nowhere, nothing lost and nothing gained. And we lost all our oxygen, fighting fire with the flame. Our souls are sold in pieces. We fade away, a million tiny reasons we can't say. So go get away.
Last part to go on. We're heating this up because these get old and brittle and then they just don't play nice. So we're gonna slot the cooler in. It's got fluids, it's plugged back in, it's got power, like we're done. It's actually pretty fast. And now we find out whether this engine's cooked.
No one loves you more. Let me be the one you find. I could be the one you find.
You know the good news, also got a nice new set of Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. Now these are 16-inch, which is not a common size anymore, but we managed to get these from Michelin, which is awesome. So it replaces the tyres on there, which, while they do have tread, are about 10 years old. So definitely expired. So we'll whack these on as well. Keep the stock wheels. They are actually quite popular. I've had quite a few people email me and say, can I buy the wheels? Because I guess sets like that are pretty rare, but these will be sticky and awesome. All right, we're gonna try and start it. If it starts, runs, doesn't make noise, and doesn't shoot gas out the overflow like it did last time, I'm calling it a success. We're high-fiving and we're going home. So now I'm gonna recreate the problem that we had last time where it wouldn't start because the sensor wasn't plugged in, but now we're gonna do it on purpose just to make sure we can build some oil pressure before it actually runs. So I just wanna see if it cranks and sounds healthy, so go for it, Aaron. Got it all light? A few noisy belts, but it sounds pretty healthy. Sounds like a Subaru. Wonder what was gripping up. Timing belt. Not too hard. Ow! Shit. Ow! It can be a little bit sketchy when you are fixing and flipping cars. $1,000 this WRX, I don't know anyone who would have knocked that back because even with a bit of accident damage on it, repairable accident damage, what?
I would have knocked it back.
You would have knocked it back. Well, most people wouldn't because look how awesome it is now. But of course, we did spend all that time and money fixing it in the previous episode.
Wait till you hear how much money we made though, because that is what it's all about. As you probably know, we were going to lose the shop unless we make a whole lot of money from this fix and flip.
Yeah.
Martin, last time we were down 165 bucks. So
No, we were up 165 bucks.
No, I think we were down.
No.
Anyway, how much are we up now, Martin?
Well,
so we also got a $500 engine. That's a good deal.
That was an exchange. That was a very good hookup and an exchange. So you swap the old broken engine, which has to be rebuilt anyway,
okay,
for the unknown kilometres type deal.
Michelin threw some new tyres into it.
Yep.
So thank you very much.
We had to buy a radiator.
Radiator?
That's it.
So how much money did we make, Martin?
I think we lost less than $1,000 on the whole thing. Like it's under $1,000 that we lost. That's pretty good.
Is that what finance bros call negative profit?
So negative profit. So we bought a car for $1,000 and then promptly lost another nearly $1,000. Bringing it back, people, but we brought it back. I'm very also happy that Tilly's ended up with it. It was awesome. She was able to help fixing it up. And to sweeten the deal even more, I did manage to find a couple of little mods like this And we were going to put it on. Then I'm like, hang on, you're a mechanic. You should do it. And she's like, yeah, I'm super keen. So exhaust and turbo as well. She bought them, not us. So it doesn't go in the $1,000 negative profit. It's just mad mods from a later model.
You probably did notice in that video a couple of special guests. A bunch of people came down to help out with the car. But notably, you may have seen Benny, Mechanical Stig, and also Alan, Turbo Yoda. Plot twist, they weren't actually here to build this car. This was the side quest, because there is another build going on, which I've been working on, which you will be seeing very, very soon on the channel, which I'm very excited. And by very soon, next.
Yeah.
I believe it's the next series that's starting on the channel.
Got a feeling, like what a feeling type feeling. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
What?
Why you blow it like that?
What do you mean blow what?
Blow the...
I didn't blow anything. This is blue head gaskets, but not anymore. It's all fixed. Thanks for watching. That's what happened. We didn't feel right selling a car that was broken, that was very clearly broken, so we fixed it. Actually worked out really well. Thanks to all my mates who came down and lent a hand. Thank you for watching. You can get some merch off our website. Click the thing, you can get a jumper like this or a jacket like this for a limited time.
This one here is one of my favourites. This is called our Tokyo Grey. So it's just got a mad little thing on there.
Like a medium weight hoodie.
And Martin's, this is like our fully fancy jacket,
We'll wear the jacket.
which is like that, which is rad. You can get them, there's links up there. If you are selling a car, try and be honest about it, particularly in the performance car world. Like, people know when they're working on a project car, they expect that there's going to be something wrong with it. So price it fairly. Be aware that the person might want to haggle a bit. Be reasonable about it. If they don't offer enough, you can take some parts off. So hey, you don't get the wheels, you don't get the Haltech, whatever that is. There are deals that can be done. It's a pretty small community of people that are into car enthusiast stuff. It is a niche within a niche, and so it's good to do the right thing. I feel like the right thing was done.
Totally.
There's a lot of extra time and a lot of extra effort, but the thing can go back out into the world, a better car.
And there's more to do. There's no mistaking. I mean, having a car that's a quarter of a century old, but these things have a huge aftermarket. It's a very fun way to get in a car like this, I think, if you're younger and you're ready to go jump into something performance. I mean, like, yes, it's still $10,000. That's not nothing, but it's a lot of car for the money. These were amazingly capable when they were brand new, and they still are, and there's so many mods out there for them, which I'm sure Tilly will have a great time doing at her own time.
Amazing. And still, the buy price is more than what my next project car was.
Really?
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, just.
Kinda. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. That is the show. If you do want to support us, like I said, there's merch. We've got the jacket. Martin, you've got double merch. You've also got that one.
Layers.
And I've got Turbo Flow t-shirt. We're all merched up. Anyway, that's the show. Thank you. See you next time. Make sure the next episode, it's not a Subaru, people.
It's gonna be good.
Get excited. It's going to
Just
be
look at it.
so excellent.
Oh, so good.
All right, see you around.
This actually
Bye.
drives. We could drive it. I'd probably need to read
Oh,
it.
it's all right. I'm going to walk.
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah, see ya.
Very rainy out there. Bye.